And now it's time to talk about why video games are essential for a young brain. Yes, you heard it here. Video games are essential for a young brain. And no, this is not a clever ad. Anyway, let's get started. The first point of this video is while not as good as playing an actual sport, certain video games improve your hand-eye coordination, and this is important especially as you get older because your neuromuscular communication worsens as you age. Your hand-eye coordination worsens. This essentially means the communication between your brain and in your muscles gets slower. And one of the main reasons why the neuromuscular communication worsens is because of damages to your neuron's myelin sheath. And it turns out that playing video games, including the ones that work on your hand eye coordination, helps stimulate oligodendrocytes growth, which leads to myelination, which not only improves communication between your brain and muscles, but also prevents neurodegenerative disease. So that's the first point. Play some video games to improve your hand eye coordination to help stimulate oligodendrocytes growth, which leads to myelination, which helps improve neuromuscular communication. Now, the second point is by exposing yourself to different mechanics slash rules and forcing yourself to adapt to them, you're improving your problem solving skills and therefore your brain's plasticity. This is especially true for games that have puzzles, simulations, and games that are strategy based. Brain plasticity is important because it helps your brain form new connections and pathways. This is literally what people use as a significant indicator for your brain's health and function. Why? Why? Because it's really hard for you to learn anything new and interact with the world around you if you don't have any strong neural connection and pathways. Like, this is where the smooth brain jokes come in. Like, if you don't have enough neuron connections in your brain looks less wrinkly and thus smoother. And as we all know, being called a smooth brain is not really a compliment. So you heard it here, folks. You make your brains more wrinkly by playing video games that has puzzles, simulations, and strategy. And might I recommend, again, this is not an ad, this is just my personal recommendation, might I recommend looking into Fire Emblem. They're some of my favorite strategy-based games. All right. Enough of that. Finally, third point of this video, we have video games helps you read. Yes, read. Nobody really reads anymore. All the young kids prefer to use emojis, and anytime they're assigned to reading, they'd much rather watch the movie equivalent. I can't really say and blame them, but even the adults aren't really much better off because statistics show that the average adult reads less than a book per year. And the recent statistics show that there's a downward trend. So I'm not saying that we use video games as a complete replacement to reading, although some video games have almost the same amount of text as a novel would have, for example, role-playing games or RPGs, and visual novels. But video games at least get people to read more. You guys might think that the two previous points are more important than this, but you'll be dead wrong. Reading strengthens the connections in your brain, improves your memory and concentration, reduces your stress levels. Yeah, I don't know how that works, but it looks like it reduces your stress levels, prevents age-related cognitive decline, and even help you live longer. Again, I don't know how that works, but mind blown. So, if you're too lazy or too busy to read something, go play some RPGs or some visual novels. You won't regret it. Keep your brain healthy and young and functioning. Play some video games, guys. Thanks for listening. Have a good day.